Mr. Hofmann, we're calling to congratulate you on your 76th birthday.
I only feel 1 day older today.
We wanted to congratulate you on that fact.
My birthday was yesterday. Very kind of you indeed. I am very ardent listener on your radio broadcasts, naturally, with so many other people, and I enjoy it greatly.
Well, I tell you, sir, there's so many people all over the world that are interested in you.
Well, I am one of them.
And you're interested in preserving your privacy, too. I know that, sir.
Well, I retired and I'm taking it easy and doing other kind of work. Always my hobby, mechanics and electronics and chemistry. That was my hobby. And now I am free to do as I please.
So you were not...
I'm not interrupted by concert work.
Well, that was an interruption for you, was it?
In a way, yes. Although even on the Pullman trains and so on, when I traveled in hotels, I worked mentally, made notices and sketches and things like that. When I came back, I went in the shop, my mechanical shop, which I had for 35 years, and I experimented with things. I had a very good help, a good mechanician, unfortunately died 10 years ago. Now I'm doing things all by myself.
What sort of things, Mr. Hofmann?
Oh, for example, in improvement in piano actions and in piano tone amplification and in recordings for piano quality tone. The tone quality usually is not as satisfactory as voice and violin and other instruments.
No, piano is one of the hardest things to record.
Because it's a percussion instrument, and yet it aims on sustained quality. You see, they expect a singing tone from a piano, which is really a percussion instrument. And it's very difficult, especially in recordings. It's very difficult to bring about. Well, that's as much as I could tell you.
It's very exciting to hear a man who says he's only 1 day older, and yet we know he's lived 76 years.
I think if you take not exactly mathematics, but just arithmetics, you'll find it's just exactly 1 day since my birthday was yesterday. Now that I'm not in public eye anymore...
Well, you'd be surprised how much you're in the public eye.
Well, musicians, perhaps music students, haven't quite forgotten me.
I'm sure they haven't. As a matter of fact...
The general public, because they lose interest, somebody is off the stage or the platform, and of course they lose interest, and you can't blame them for it because they're constantly newcomers.
But you, sir, will never be forgotten so long as your records exist and so long as there are people alive who've heard you play in person.
Yes, some people, especially the older generation.
I just talked to your friend, Mrs. Kaufman, and she was so pleased to hear that we were going to call you.
Mrs. Harry Kaufman?
Uh-huh.
I see. Well, a very old friend of mine.
She was so pleased to hear that we were going to call you and have you on the air.
Well, you're very welcome.
And again, happy birthday to you.
Thank you, sir. Bye.
Right.